Coming up on Hashtag That.
We're back with the latest Hollywood news updates.
All that and more. From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
From Hamden to Hollywood,
we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome back to Hashtag That. I'm Carly McManus.
And I'm Abby Blackmore. Let's get right into this week's Hollywood scoop. Congratulations are in order for late night host Seth Meyers and his family as he announced last Thursday that his wife gave birth to their third child. In a video shown during the late night show's Thanksgiving special, Meyers' two sons, along with their dog, revealed their new sister Adelaide. Also on the show was Meyers' parents and brother. Seth's mother revealed the significance of the name Adelaide, as it was her mother's name. The Meyers kept the entire pregnancy a secret from the public eye and had some well-deserved family time before announcing it to the world. Another huge congrats to the family. In other news, Taylor Swift has broken another record after releasing her re-recording of Red, her fourth original album. All Too Well, 10-minute version, broke the record for the longest song to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 list. The record was previously held for nearly 50 years by Don McLean for American Pie. Red, Taylor's version, also broke the record for most simultaneous U.S. Hot 100 new entries, with 26 songs appearing on the list. This is a huge accomplishment for Taylor Swift, and many are already making theories on what album she will be re-recording next. Let's hope we won't have to wait too much longer.
As and Ben Affleck have been seen together more and more frequently. The two aren't engaged yet, but they sure are acting like it. Friends of the couple said Ben and Jen have been looking for a house together in the LA area, but so far they haven't sealed the deal. Nonetheless, they are not only spending time together, but they are also traveling the world. J-Lo has previously said that another marriage is something she is into, so who knows? Maybe Affleck will be the lucky one. I guess we'll just have to wait and see where the couple will end up. And a big congratulations to Lindsay Lohan on her engagement to her fiancé, Bader Shammas. The couple have kept their relationship very private these past 2 years, but sources say that they're very excited for their future together. Lohan took to Instagram yesterday morning to announce her engagement, saying, "My love, my life, my family, my future." The post featured the couple in the gorgeous engagement ring. Shammas is an assistant vice president at Credit Suisse, and Lohan is set to make a Netflix comeback this upcoming holiday season in a new holiday movie. We are very excited for the two and their future endeavors.
The new Hawkeye series just released its first 2 episodes on Disney+. Let's see what Mason and Audrey have to say about it.
Hey hashtag, it's Mason Glod.
And it's Audrey Scafati. Welcome back to Marvel Mondays at Home Edition.
Today, we're talking about the first 2 episodes of the new Disney Plus show Hawkeye.
I am really liking the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye.
I thought they were so great, especially after What If and the Eternals. This was such a nice, grounded MCU entry.
I think that it is really capturing that MCU feel.
I think Kate Bishop is a great new character.
I really like this new character of Kate Bishop because she really contrasts Clint Barton.
Everything in these episodes were perfect with her. I think she can ground this show so well. I would already say that this show is one of the better Disney Plus shows. It's much more grounded and it feels more real. And it feels so much like a Marvel show, but also something new.
I think that this show is particularly unique because it is centered around a new character. All of the other shows, they have brought in new characters that we didn't know before, but they weren't main characters. But Kate Bishop is a main character in this show, and that's something that I really like because we are getting a new central figure in a Marvel show.
It was so simple, but so fun, and I feel like this is a show that could go on for 10 seasons and I'd watch all of it.
I really think that Kate's new stepdad is up to something really fishy. He is kind of sus, in my own opinion.
My suspicion is that her mom is gonna be a bad guy. I do not trust her at all.
I believe that Kate is going to figure out what went down and the true meaning behind her new stepdad.
One thing I'm almost certain of is that Kate Bishop's dad is alive. I think he might be the big bad guy of the season.
I am just so excited for the rest of this show. I love that it's coming out around Christmas time.
I think this show did such a good job building up the world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, from Rogers the Musical, having Thanos was right written on the bathroom stall. If the show can keep doing that for the next few episodes, this could probably be the best Disney Plus show in my opinion.
We are able to explore the character of Clint because I really think that he was not really given an opportunity to really show who he is.
I'm really excited to see what happens next. I'm keeping my eye out on Kate Bishop's mother. Don't trust her. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I just want to see where the story takes us next.
That's all we have for this Marvel Mondays.
Back to you guys at the desk.
Stay with us. We have another edition of Snapchat That, an Adele review, and of course, some weird news. All after this, after the commercial break.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. It's here. It's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Thanks for sticking with us. Thanksgiving was just this past Thursday, and all of us here at Hashtag had a great time spending the holiday with our friends and family. Let's hear what people were thankful for.
Hey Hashtag, it's Bella. I'm here with my mom and my sister. We're at Aruba for Thanksgiving. Mom, what are you thankful for this year?
Of course, I'm thankful for my beautiful girls, Isabella and Olivia.
And I'm thankful for my friends, family, and the puppies. I'm thankful for being at Aruba on Thanksgiving.
Yeah!
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Hey Hashtag, and a happy Thanksgiving from me and Simon right here. I hope you all had a great break. This year I am thankful for my friends and family, both at home and at Quinnipiac. I got some much needed rest time at home, and I'm excited to go back next week.
I am grateful for my friends and family, but of course, the Q30 community and especially Hashtag for making my first semester amazing.
Hey Hashtag, so right now I'm currently working on some Thanksgiving prep. My whole family is coming over to my house this year, and I'm super thankful that I get to see everyone and that they've been able to stay healthy during this time. I'm also super thankful that I'm such a good baker because I'm in charge of the desserts this year, and obviously they're gonna be amazing.
Hey Hashtag, it's Carly, and this Thanksgiving my whole family's coming over, which I'm so excited about because we haven't had a holiday all together in 2 years, which is crazy. So I'm really thankful for that, and of course my friends.
Hey Hashtag, this year I am so thankful that I was able to spend the holidays with my brothers and my grandparents. All of us haven't been able to spend a holiday together in a couple of years because of COVID, so we were able to do that safely this year together, and it was just so much fun.
Hey guys, it's Carly. Over Thanksgiving, I spent a lot of time with my friends and family. I just kind of hung out, took my dogs on a lot of hikes, and I did a lot of shopping. I'm super grateful for all my friends, family, and being healthy. And yeah, I'm just grateful for everybody I've met in Q30 as well.
What's up Hashtag? This year I'm especially thankful for my health. I'm also always thankful for my family, my friends, and my education.
Mike Hanley is here to give us this week's weird news. What do you have for us, Mike?
Hey Hashtag, it's Mike Hanley back with some weird news. Ever keep a library book past due for a few days? How about 110 years? That's right, last Saturday, an unknown suspect returned the New Chronicles of Rebecca to a library in Garden City, Idaho. Upon discovery, a staff member realized that it belonged to the Boise Public Library and that it's about 110 years past due. The book taken out on November 8, 1911, was finally returned to the Wright Library after over a century. Library assistant Anne Marie Martin told the News that the book, in quote, was in very good shape, end quote. However, what was the late fee? About $800. No wonder we can't find the person who returned it. In other outwardly news, a broken toilet on a space shuttle means a SpaceX crew must resort to, you guessed it, adult diapers. While in space, French astronaut Thomas Pesquet told reporters that the last 6 months were hard, stating that the crew faced spacewalks, out-of-control spins, and a whole Russian film crew using the station. Later on, the crew discovered pools of urine underneath the floorboards due to a leak in the tube. This led to a necessity of adult diapers for the entire crew, adding a gross twist to the entire mission. However, while disgusting, the leak did not affect the shuttle structurally. Megan MacArthur, a NASA astronaut, told reporters that she's not too worried about the problem and that the mission can continue. That's one trip to space I would gladly miss. Spuds, anyone? Earlier this month, a New Zealand farmer's recent discovery has taken over some parts of the internet. Doug, the 17-pound potato, was discovered in Colin and Donna Craig Brown's garden. At first, the couple couldn't figure out what it was, until Colin took a small taste, discovering that it was in fact a gigantic potato. Instead of eating it, the couple decided to take to Facebook, in quotes, putting a hat on him, took him on Facebook, taking him for a walk, and giving him some sunshine. They went on to say that it's all a bit of fun and that it's amazing what entertains people. For now, the potato stays frozen until the couple hears back from Guinness World Records, hoping to give Doug the title of world's largest potato. Best luck to Doug. That's all I have for you guys today. Now back to the desk.
Everyone has been going crazy for Adele's latest album, 30, that dropped this past month. Let's take a look at what our hashtaggers had to say about it.
Hey hashtag, it's Isabella. Today, Audrey and I are here to give you our thoughts on Adele's new album, 30.
So let's get started.
Alright, so just to start off with general thoughts, I absolutely love the album. Of course, we wouldn't be here if we didn't. This new music is just a lot more mature and it's just growing and changing as she's growing and changing.
Overall, I thought that this album was fantastic. It was so different than what I was originally expecting to listen to.
I loved every single song on the album, but if I had to pick one, my favorite would be I Drink Wine and also My Little Love. The cool thing about both of these songs is that she has voiceovers in it, and she also has her son's voice, what I think is her son's voice in My Little Love, which is about her son. And I think she kind of just poured her heart out in this album, which was definitely very vulnerable and raw for all her listeners to see and all of her fans. So as a fan of Adele for my whole life, I was just really excited to see how much her music has evolved, and I absolutely love the album.
My two favorite songs on the album have to be Can I Get It and Love Is a Game. Can I Get It kind of reminded me of Ed Sheeran with like the guitar and the more talking, singing kind of thing. I really loved it. Makes me want to get up and dance, and I thought that it was really fun. Comparing Adele 30 to Adele 25, 21, and 19, I would say that this is very different. I feel like a lot of the songs on Adele's previous albums have the same kind of vibe, tone, but this album has so many different vibes, so many different tones.
You can just see how she's getting older and like aging in such like an elegant way in this album. I mean, she's going through a divorce, her son's getting older, and she uses all of these new experiences to really reflect how that all has affected her life in this album.
This album has been long awaited. I was listening to Adele 25 since the 8th grade and I needed a new Adele fix, and this definitely filled me in.
Overall, I absolutely loved 30. I'm excited for Adele to come out with new music in the future, and I'm really hoping she goes on tour so me and Audrey can go.
I just thought that this album was totally awesome, and I really think that you should listen to it if you have not. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you guys at the desk.
Stay with us. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Drew, spot on this last one. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Mason Glott is here to give us this week's Hollywood news update. What do you have for us this week, Mason?
Hey, hashtag, Hollywood did not rest for the holidays, so let's get right into it. The nominations for the 64th Grammy Awards were released this past Tuesday. Jon Batiste led the pack with 11 nominations following his new album this year. Justin Bieber, Doja Cat, Her, Billie Eilish, Lil Nas X, and Taylor Swift all received nominations as well. Newer artists and groups Silk Sonic, Phineas, Glass Animals, and The Kid Laroi all got nods, but it was the former Disney star Olivia Rodrigo who broke through the most with 7 nominations. Reacting to the news, she took to Instagram and said, quote, "Many dreams have come true for me this year, but this one is probably the most meaningful." All winners will be announced at the Grammy Awards ceremony on January 31st. What do you guys think about the nominations, and who do you hope takes home some statues?
I don't know, Abby. That's a tough one. I'm really happy for Phineas, but at the same time, I love Justin Bieber, so I'm hoping he takes something home. But there's a lot of good people this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I love Olivia Rodrigo as well.
Oh,
she had
so
such a great year, especially with coming out with Sour.
Yeah.
Super excited to see what she takes home. Taylor Swift, I know Silk Sonic people were talking about. Lil Nas had his new album. So there's such a wide range of artists that came out with music this year that
it's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be a tough one to
It's going to be really tough for everybody to pick a favorite winner.
Yeah, they're all good, and they're all good in their own ways. But Mason, back to you.
Legendary Broadway songwriter Stephen Sondheim died in his home on Friday at age of 91. Sondheim created and wrote lyrics for many Broadway hits including West Side Story, Company, Sweeney Todd, Into the Woods, and so many more. The news has devastated the musical theater world, with tributes and condolences pouring in. Yesterday, many members of the Broadway community assembled in New York City to honor the songwriter. In Times Square, members of every Broadway cast joined with other Broadway icons to sing Sunday, a song from Sondheim's show, A Sunday in the Park with George. It is clear that Sondheim's legacy and spirit will continue to live on. How did you guys react to the news?
I was definitely heartbroken when I heard the news.
I was so sad. I am such a big fan. I've seen so many of his plays and his musicals, and I'm such a big fan of Into the Woods. That's one of my favorite. I was super sad, but you know what? He's not going to be forgotten. So
oh, absolutely not. Especially with the new West Side Story movie coming out. He was one of the last living creatives when they were creating the film. So I think he saw the film before it comes out this coming month, but definitely he's going to be missed within the community.
He's definitely going to be missed, and his memory definitely will live on, and everything he's creating is definitely going to be recreated throughout the years. So I'm super excited to see what moves on from now, because I think after this, it's only going to bring more light into his creations and some of his work. So yeah,
definitely.
On a much different note, Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson are now together. The pair have been spotted in public multiple times looking very comfortable with each other. The new relationship follows Kim's recent divorce with Kanye West. Kim hosted SNL on October 9th and had to kiss Davidson in a sketch. Apparently, that kiss was magic. The pair are reportedly taking it slow as they live on different coasts, but they are both very interested in each other. As a huge Pete Davidson fan, I'm not sure how to feel. What do you guys think of the news, and do you think this relationship will last?
Oh gosh, from Sondheim to the Kardashians, I don't know. I don't think they're going to last, I'm going to be honest.
This is Kim's first public relationship after divorcing Kanye, so
it's definitely something different. It's something fun. It's something fresh. But I don't see how she can go from Kanye to Pete Davidson.
It's definitely a shift, but we'll see.
I mean, I love Kanye. I'm a big fan of Kanye. He's one of my favorites. So I'm definitely supporting Kanye, but at the same time, I love Pete Davidson, but I don't think they're a match. But
I don't know. I'll be surprised if they continue for much longer, but congrats to both of them.
Yeah, all we can do is laugh, but... Thanks, Mason. We'll be right Stay with us. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job. I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working. I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this. You will find something.
You will find something new.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced House Hunter. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
I don't know about you, Abby, but like I said, I really love Kanye, and I really enjoyed his new album. But let's see what our hashtag members thought about it.
Hey guys, it's Mike Hanley here, back for another Mix. I'm here with Ben Kane, avid Kanye West fan, and we're here to talk about Donda Deluxe, which, pretty interesting album. We went from
2 years of no Donda. Yeah. Kanye West kept teasing it. Then the summer, it felt like every week it was going to drop, and it never did until like the very last week of summer.
The long nights of just waiting for it to drop.
I remember me and you sitting up late at night waiting for the album to come out, and it would never come.
And then it came, and I was pretty happy with it.
I don't think it lived up to expectation from what it was supposed to.
It was supposed to be huge, but we got a good album nonetheless.
I mean, you could tell, though, the album didn't have a lot of what Kanye West thought was going to be on it, and I think that's why we're seeing Donda Deluxe right now. So,
yeah,
what was your new favorite of this, new album to say?
Well, because I always just love hearing Kanye, whatever he's working on. So he took Donda from, 132?
I think it was an hour and 48 minutes.
Hour and 48 minutes to 115, almost adding a whole half hour to the entire album. So that's more music to listen to, more to dive into, and that's what I really liked about the album.
I mean, I liked it, but I didn't think it was worth the new title, because obviously he's been updating the album, like we've seen. The song with DaBaby got dropped a few weeks after the album came out on Spotify. And he's adding all these new songs. One I can remember is Keep My Spirit Alive.
Yep.
There's 2 songs, but they're the exact same verses and chorus, but one has Kanye and one has someone from his choir singing it. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. It feels like it doesn't live up to the entire, deluxe name that it was given. But nonetheless, it's new music.
Yeah, I think he made it longer than it had to be. Like a lot of albums, it seems like nowadays there's a lot of filler songs.
Yeah,
this album especially.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been maybe an hour and 20 minutes. It would have been a perfect album. You could take out 1 or 2 songs and maybe chop up. I know Pure Soul is my favorite song. You chop off the ending. It makes it a lot shorter and a lot better. If you do that with the album, you're gonna have a more concise one.
I see that with a lot of Kanye songs.
Yeah.
Like Dark Twisted Fantasy, we have Runaway. Great example.
Yeah.
It's a great song for the first 5 minutes, but then at the end it's just 3 minutes of gibberish. I feel like he always kind of drags out his music.
Yeah.
So that was Mix. See you guys back at the desk.
This week we're going to be playing a little game of hashtag Guess That TV Show. But this time, the only clue we're going to have is through emojis. This should be interesting, Abby. Well, let's get started.
All right. Oh, I think I know what this one is. Do you?
Singing in the Rain? I don't know.
Oh, it's a TV show, but
oh, Friends.
There you go.
Oh my God.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, what's the next one? Let's see.
All right, I love Friends.
Friends is a great show.
I love Jennifer Aniston. I watched her new show, The Morning Show.
Oh, I've yet to see that show. That's
so good.
No, that's on Apple TV.
The Bachelor.
right away.
I
wouldn't have gone that. I haven't really watched The Bachelor. I've only seen 1 season, I believe.
One? I've seen a few. Ever since I got to college, my roommates were really into it. So
That's
we watch it all together, and it's so much fun. We have our Bachelor nights, and
I feel like that's a show that you have to watch with your friends, and you kind of laugh at it.
Yeah,
you cry together. It's a great time.
It's an experience.
Yeah, it's a shared experience. All right. Oh, I think this would be the Great British Bake Off, maybe?
There you go.
Yeah? Oh, the baking show. Okay, we'll take that.
I've never seen this before, so I wouldn't guess that one.
I've seen episodes.
Okay.
I haven't seen, like, the full thing, but I know it's beloved. And, like, the creations that people come up with.
Yeah, they make some pretty cool things. I love baking shows, but I've never gotten around to watching that one.
Mm-hmm.
But they definitely make some pretty cool stuff.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I love it.
Oh, I know this show. Do you know it?
Manifest?
I think it's Lost.
Oh, Lost. Lost makes sense. Okay.
Yep, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, all right. So Lost, I binged for probably a couple months.
I've
with
never
my
seen
roommates.
it before.
This was a long endeavor. It's a long show with like people stuck on an island, like plane crashes. Not to give spoilers. But
Ian
like,
Somerhalder's in that show, right?
Yeah, he's in.
Right?
Yeah, he's in at the
love
beginning.
him.
There's a lot of like pretty famous people now that I believe they came from that show, and they like were in the beginning, and then the characters are dying all the time, so no one's safe, which is
Next
great.
one.
Next one. Ooh, I don't.
Oh, this is a tough one.
I don't know this one. What do you know? What is it gonna be?
Gossip Girl. Oh, that makes so sense.
I've never seen Gossip Girl.
I love Blair Waldorf. Like she is my not my spirit animal because I'm not like her, but like she's I don't know. I just loved her character.
She's a good character.
She's a good, interesting character. I love the show. I did a Gossip Girl tour one time in New York City, which is fun.
I know it just got a reboot, or there's a remake.
There's a remake of it
now.
I haven't watched the remake.
I haven't watched the remake. I haven't seen it either. I've heard it's pretty good though.
Really?
It has a good couple characters I know people like to talk about,
Yeah,
but I don't know if it compares to the original.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to see. I'll have to watch it.
All right, next one.
I was gonna say Harry Potter, but that's not a TV show.
God. It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. I know as soon as like the answer comes on the screen, I'm going to be mad.
Vampire Diaries. I love Vampire Diaries. I didn't know.
Oh, that's a really good show.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer that I didn't get that one. We both watched that.
I love that show. That is a really good show.
We were just talking about Ian Somerhalder too.
Exactly. There you go. So he's great. I love the like storyline. The like all the characters are so good, and it's a really fun show to watch.
It grabs your attention.
Oh,
like,
100%.
I watched all the seasons. I think I watched it in 7th grade, and I've been watching it ever since.
All right, next one. Oh, I think this would be The Office.
The Office, probably.
Office, maybe?
Hey,
there you go. The Office, another classic, great TV show. One of the first shows that I fully watched from season 1 to, I forget how many seasons there are, but I watched the entire thing.
There's a bunch. I haven't seen everything. I've watched a lot of the episodes. Personally, my favorite show like that is 30 Rock, but
I love 30
30 Rock's really fun.
Super iconic.
Yeah. And now it's time for some celeb celebrations. We want to wish a very happy birthday to the previous Grey's Anatomy star some of you may know as McSteamy, the one, the only, the Eric Dane. He has just turned 49 years old today. Happy birthday, Eric.
We also want to wish a very happy birthday to Gemma Chan. The Eternal Star turned 39 today. From all of us here, we hope it was a great birthday.
That's all we have for tonight. Make sure to keep up to date on our website at q30tv.com and on all of our social media.
I'm Abby Blackmore.
And I'm Carly McManus. We'll see you again next week.